Okay, y'all. So I was just watching this podcast called OP Said. Really good. 3 UK podcasters. Anyway, but they were talking about sisters and family issues and things like that. So long story short, bride to be was about to get married and her sister called to cancel her invite to the wedding because she recently lost her baby. Well, it didn't say recently, but she lost her baby. We don't know when she lost this baby. So anyway, the bride to be was like pissed. She was like, she felt slighted. She felt like the sister should do whatever she needs to do to make it there. She even recruited their mother to contact the sister to make sure she knows that her presence is fully expected. And she said, it's not like it matters because the baby's not going to be there to distract her anyway. Right. So all this for her wedding. She felt like her sister was being selfish because she didn't want to come to this event. The way this gets my goat. So anyway, the 3 podcasters were split. Everybody had a different opinion pretty much. Marie, she was like, well, I believe that the sister shouldn't have to go. This was something traumatic she went through. She can stay home if she wants to. The sister had to get over it, right? The other one, I don't know if it was male or maybe because they're twins. She was like, well, I fully expect my sister to come to my wedding, whether she lost the baby or not. She was like, look, did she lose that baby that day? Like, what is it? Why she can't make it? She needs to come anyway. So her sister was sitting there like, you would really want me to come even if I lost my baby? She was like, yeah, it's my wedding. I want you there. Blah. So I was like, girl. So then the third one, I don't know if it was May or May. I don't know. I can't tell them apart yet. But she was like, well, I would expect my sister to come for like an hour or two. I could go for like an hour or two, even if I, lost my baby. Listen to me. First, tell me what you think in the comments. Now listen to me. First and second of all, the way I would windmill myself through that phone, if I told somebody I can't make it to their event because I lost my child and you fully expect me to be there anyway for what? For who? Who's more important than that? What's more important than that? Not your event. Not you getting married. I know you lying. I used to break my neck to get to people's events. I would say yes when I was invited somewhere, because I wanted people to know that I will always show up for them. And when you put yourself in a position to be the one to always show up for them, everybody feels like they're the only ones in your life that matters. And they could not care less about anything or anyone else that's in your life, including a loss of a life, right? I recently stopped taking invitations when I didn't want to go. I stopped. I did a whole video on it. Things adults don't want to go. I don't want to go to your child's birthday party. I don't want to go to your child's graduation. And I think the third thing was like a wedding or something. I don't know. But I don't have to be there. If I can't celebrate with you on the day I'm not working or on the day I feel up to it, people are going through illnesses. People are having mental health breakdowns. People are exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally. And if all you can think about is the event and not the people that's there to support you, or the people that want to be there to support you, but they can't make it, if they are not as important as your day, as your event, they shouldn't be there anyway. You cannot put your day or event ahead of the people that's there or people that want to be there to celebrate you. That is ridiculous. And if you ever feel like your event or your day is more important than someone else's event, their day, that's a you issue. And you need to get that together. Wedding or not. A wedding is not end all be all. Missing a wedding will not cause someone to lose their life, right? But losing a life will cause somebody to miss your wedding. I mean, that's just common courtesy, common sense. I saw another one where the sister was ready to cancel the wedding the day of because her sister had a loss the day before the wedding. She was ready to cancel everything. And the sister was like, no, go ahead, handle your business, come see me after, show me pictures. That's love, right? Being willing to risk it all and being willing to keep going if you're not needed. Keep going. Have your day. You can still enjoy your day, no matter who's there. When I got married, the only person I wanted there was my husband. Matter of fact, I told them, please, don't even invite anybody. It could just be us. At the time when I was at the church, we were members of a church, and they wanted to throw this big old wedding. I was like, I'm not with that. It could just be me, my husband, the pastor, and a witness. That's all we needed. And the church was packed. But guess what? I didn't invite them folks. They came because they wanted to. Thank you. I was grateful. I was happy to see everybody. But my eyes was on the prize, honey. I had to make sure my husband showed up. That the groom was in the front. I was peeking. Okay, he there. I used to bust my butt to get to people's events. Let me tell you something. I went to my cousin's event and I wasn't feeling well. And when I got there, he didn't even notice that I was there, right? It was so many people there. And I just remember thinking it wouldn't have mattered if I had come or not. He couldn't care less. Like, it didn't really matter. He just always wanted people to come to his events. And when I got home, I was so tired. I was still in grad school. I had to do laundry. I had to go to work the next day. It was so many things that I should have been doing that I didn't prioritize because I was too busy people pleasing for somebody that couldn't care less, right? And so I found that when I would go to events, you know what would be talked about? Not the appreciation for the people that showed up, but dogging the people out that couldn't make it. Either by putting little, posts online, talking about some, oh, I got people here, you couldn't make it. Oh, if you ain't here, you square. If you ain't here, don't call me, don't contact me. Like they're guilting you or shaming you because you have a life outside of them. These are grown adults with kids and wives and husbands of their own. That was the moment I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it. He was like, to what? I was like, to nothing else. And I have not been to anything else that anybody really invited me to unless I really wanted to go. If I don't want to go, I'm not going. You don't own my time. I don't owe you anything. Enjoy your day. I can love you. I can celebrate you. I can wish you well without having to be in your presence, disrupting my whole life. If you don't like it, I'm not for you anyway. Don't invite me. Because there's 50, 11 things going on in my life that you may never know about because you don't care anyway. right? If you cared, you would know what was going on with me, and there would be some empathy and sympathy going on, right? You would give grace the way you want people to give up their time, effort, and energy. I can't stand a selfish person that think they have dominion over someone else's time, their person, their energy. I have given away too much. I have had too much taken from me to give away my most prized possession, which is my time. I value that over money. I will cash app you before I would leave the comfort of my home to come to your event these days, just because I'm trying to get back some of the time I have squandered. Whether you like it or not, no one owes you anything. Grow up, put your big girl panties on, enjoy your day, be appreciative of those who came, forgive those who couldn't, and leave those alone who don't want to be there, who don't want to deal with you. You'll be okay, right? That's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it, it's free.